trip. I'm, by the way, I'm on a Pixel 2. It's quite an old phone in as far as cell phone aging is concerned. So I'll get up here so you can hear me and see me. Oh yeah, it's so weird how different it handles light. Okay, so little road trip going to my second Hamfest, and I believe I am highly over prepared for this one as well. We'll see. You know, you don't know till you try it. That's what I said with the last one. So I'm driving out to Buffalo. It's about a 2-hour trip, hour 45 minutes, you know, and it had like whiteout conditions. Here it is, it's April 8th, and it was like a blizzard at my house this morning when I got up. I said, you gotta be kidding me. It's April in Western New York, man. Woo. All right, so going to Hamfest. I don't know what to expect. You know, it says on the little internet, you know, kind of poster kind of thing, like, oh, you know, the largest Hamfest this side of the Mississippi, and then in parentheses it says on a Tuesday night. So, you know, I don't know what to expect, but it's not like at a convention center. I think it's a church basement or church dining hall or something. So, but at least it's an evening gig, because what I'm thinking is that early birds come in and buy up all the stuff. Maybe that's why the last one I was at, and I'll put a link to it down in the description. Whoa. My little tripod's falling apart here. Okay, yeah, so we'll see, and I'll take you in there. I'm using my Pixel 7a for navigation, as you can see. Yeah, all right. So I'm just on my way. It looks like we still got an hour and 40-something minutes to go. We just began our journey here. So anything a long way, I see interesting. I have a scanner going here, and once I get closer to Buffalo, I'll start scanning the ham bands. I'm sure if there's a bunch of hams, and they're, you know, oh, by the way, I'm hoping that there's some tailgating going on. That's why I'm heading there. I'm planning to get there about a half an hour early. It does say no early birds, but that's for, geez, big old farm all gone. Must have burnt down. That's too bad. Yeah, so I'm hoping that there's some tailgating going on, but tailgating when it's 33 degrees, man. April, come on, just, you know, make it so I don't have to put earmuffs on and gloves. What a bummer. But, we'll see. Maybe I can sell some of this weird crap I've been picking up at garage sales and flea markets and junk like that. So, we'll see what today brings. And, okay. That's it. That's all I got for now. I'm waiting until I stop to hit the stop record button. All right. With a number of people showing up, and they're all going in. They say no early birds, and it doesn't open for half an hour, but there's a bunch of people going in. And vendors still loading stuff up. I'm gonna go on in. I gotta use the bathroom anyway, so let's go on and check it out.
But can I pay my $5 before it's 6:30?
Yes, you can pay $5. Put your call sign on any one of those, and stick it on your body so someone you can see. Yeah, same thing over there. That's your burger seat. Yep. Any 5 big, please?
And why don't you give me some 50-50 there?
Okay.
Here's
Give
your
me 5,
change.
and then we'll do the 50-50. You want 3 or 1?
Here's your ticket. You need a name
3,
tag.
yeah.
You need a name
$3
tag, or they'll think you didn't pay.
Okay.
Here's your change. Oh, change.
Yeah, Tim's going to him.
Put your name on a tag.
All right.
That's how I usually charge. I got 50 guys at Lancasters at the I got a 50 guy run for DX engineering. They bought my 40-meter hamster. That's what I mean that they put it now. It's hamsters. I can't put up any other end. And the property manager is looking the other way. What she says, let me know if corporate comes down, then you have to take it down. She's good to work with. Very, very good to work with.
Well, usually that would be the female, and then the male would screw into that. Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's like, I think this is. Yeah, this is, oh, yeah, this is the, yeah. That's like
The newest members coming to.
yeah, that's what it would be like. So it may just be wedged in there.
It could,
That might be. It's like wedged in there, and I might have to take a, yeah, get some needle nose in there and pliers and. Yeah. Because otherwise they'd be easy to get out of there with no problem. So, all right. Yeah. Cool beans. All right. Good job. You rock. Thank you. The acquisition has been made. How are you?
Good, how are you?
A little gassy.
I hear you.
That's why I'm up here. There's flow through ventilation.
Yeah, you put you on the top floor, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it depends on what you're offering me.
Ross is on force. The best case isn't true. So like you're still there and you have
They'll still have a system in it and a way of testing it.
Yeah, two processors ago. Whole power
So Tim,
What did you just process? $1,300. Because I know copies, I sold one of those to Paul.
I got 3 laptops already.
right around here, buddy. Thank you.
So 7 for the table and 5 for the.
Oh, connector.
Connectors, so you can get.
Oh, yeah, that was a good idea.
How are you? Good, thanks.
More antennas. More antennas? I don't know.
I can tell you to buy it, but I'm just gonna tell him not to buy it.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, a lot of times it's if you somebody else will.
One of those smart meters in my house, so I go out and
He's on the way.
You're making a lot of people real happy. Yeah.
budget billing where they can bill out. There's a meter and they get a bill out once every month.
Yeah, it's protected.
Oh, my bill doubled. They don't think about average cost.
The only balance in the building.
Probably. It's brand new.
If I needed something like this,
It's a balance too.
Out of 20. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, John. Yeah. What's UHF in time? UHF in time. Thank you.
I guess
We used to kind of work, kind of, sort of, kind of with you. If you're all right.
You know, I don't know.
It was low band.
It
was supposed to be low band. Back in the days when those were put together, those were supposed to be low band.
How are you? But you make it a nice single band vertical with 3 radios.
Yeah. Reminds me of my old Radio Shack tri-band steering.
Right.
Except that this doesn't have the elements.
It's $5. It's yours.
Yeah.
Well, all right, we're back from. By the way, this is my Holly Crafters S20R. Very cool radio. My cat loves it when the tubes are all warmed up. That she's on there immediately. And this cat up here, he doesn't care about anything. Hey, so we're back. I still got my name tag on from the. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So yeah, it was good. I'm glad I went. It was bigger than the last one I was at, and I'll put a link to that other Hamfest. That was pretty dismal. But I did come home with like 500 tubes for free at the other show. You'll see, and a number of VHF radios for free with microphones. Pretty funny. So, and I brought them all with me to this, hoping for some tailgating before the thing started. But people started walking in a half an hour early, and they said no early birds. But they're like, okay, I guess we're gonna let people in now. And people were still setting up, but unfortunately, no tailgate going on. I had my old K40. I had that on my car in 1983. Still got my K40, and I still have my 2 scanner antennas that are both up now around the house. Yeah, scanner antennas from the 80s, mid 80s. Yeah, so I'll show you now. What's up, buddy? Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll show you the stuff I picked up. Not a whole lot, just little trinkets. A couple things from my list. I had a long list of things I was hoping for, and I'll probably discuss those as I show you what I got. But first, I'm gonna flip this around and just show you the shack. Well, this is not my shack. This is my radio cart. So these are my AM guys on 80 meters. They're all from tri-state area. They're from Maine and Massachusetts, Vermont, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey. Every day around here. So I come and I make my dinner and get my water, come in here and listen to these guys. I brought this today, and unfortunately it doesn't work. It turns on, and the reason I wish I had a Variac, but and I was gonna, if I had a Variac, I would have Variac'd it when I got it. But the girl at the store, the little thrift shop, said, "Oh, I turned it on, it hums, and the light comes on." So I knew that she had already fired it up. So, this is a vintage Bearcat. Picked this up. I got scanners. I got 4 scanners around. I've had this since 1980. I don't even know when it came out. I think I've had it since it came out. Probably 87, 86, 87. And here's a power supply for it, because power supply net had gone out long ago. Speaker is not working, so I got this whole thing here for that. SWR meters are not hooked to anything. The D104 is not hooked to that. That was a project. That was a renovation video. Maybe I'll put a link to that if I can remember. Oh, the other cool radio. I brought this along. There's a video for this too. This was a homemade radio in a darn spice box. It's pretty cool. It's got tuner. There's a lot of parts that there's even still tubes in it, and it's pretty impressive. And it's all cloth wire. This thing was probably made in the 20s, but very cool. All right, so first thing I got was some ferrite beads, and these are the only ones he had in this size. He had the smaller ones, for things like your MacBook charge cord and junk like that. And it's funny because this was while the guys were still setting up. I'm like, wow, how much are these? It's like $1 a piece. I'm like, really? I'll take all you got in that size. And as I was walking away, the one dude said to the other, he goes, dude, those are like $4 each. So yeah, got lucky there. So good. Let's see. Picked up a couple of these, couplers with a screw for ground. So man, these are ancient too. Crazy. He's still cleaning up there, cleaning the threads. You can tell this one's been outside for a while. So, all right, so we got a couple of those. And then connectors. I still have my giant box of connectors. So, I have this full of connectors. So, I got real lucky. A dude that I bought. What did I buy from? I forget what I got from him. But he had this sitting there, and he goes, yeah, $10 for all these connectors. And I have been piecing these things together, I'd piece together 5 or 6 things to get the exact adapter that I want. So these can go in here. I have a number of these, but none of them with this size here. So these are for... these were 25 cents a piece, which is great. And I have I got a ton of these, but the wrong size thing there. So those go in there. These can go in there. That's a pretty cool one here and here. I got a lot of cable TV coax with these connectors. And because I'm finding them everywhere at sales and they're cheap, so I buy them up. So this will get me connected to my things. There. These could go in here. Boom. All right. Wow. 80 meters is weird today. I heard a whole bunch of guys from the South when I got home, all from Georgia and Alabama and stuff like that. That doesn't happen often. Okay, a Ballon, the only Ballon. You were at the house. Just tell what was going on there with that. The only Ballon in the whole place was this, unless it got sold before I got there. But I got there and I walked in an hour before they were supposed to open. So brand new in the box, and it was $18 for this. And I don't necessarily need a 4-to-1 right now, but I do plan on making some other antennas, and this will be perfect. Perfect. I have my latest antenna is the fan dipole, inverted V fan dipole, and that's balanced, right? So it doesn't need this. Yeah, I'll use this for sure. This reminds me of, I think I had one of these in high school. This is a microscope, and I can use this. There's your focus. There's your light, and it needs batteries. That's all right. I got batteries. This would be great for searching up real close for dates on lanterns. And I'll show you what I mean. I was trying to find a date on this beautiful railroad lantern, and it was really hard to read the text there for the date. So I just sit there and I'll do that, and I'll be able to know what the date is before I restore it, because I'm curious about stuff like that. It helps me find parts too if I narrow down what year something is. This is well, the last patent date was 1910 on this, and this was made too early for them to put manufacturer dates on them. So that's my oldest one of those. Got another antenna switch. Excellent, and it was nice and cheap. Nice and cheap, and nice looking. That's good. I like the push button. That's retro. I was looking for more position. I saw there was one that was like a 8 antenna. I mean, just for the parts. And it was like $10, and a dude bought it just as I was walking up. I was going to grab it. It's not like I'm going to have 10 antennas. But then I thought to myself, you know what? I got a goddamn farm out there as it is. Outside. I already have an antenna farm out there. And I haven't even got my ham license yet. So there's that. And what else did I get? Did I get anything else? No, that's it. All right. Well, all right. So that's it. That's what I picked up today. I picked up a number of raffle tickets and things like that. Didn't win anything, sadly enough. But real hams won that stuff. So I mean, whatever. And it was only a donation to buy. It's that was your admission to get in. So all right, that was it. That was our ride to Buffalo for the Hamfest, and I'm not sure when. I think the next one's coming up like beginning of May. I think it's like May 8th, maybe. I think there's a good number of them this summer. All right, folks, that's it. Thank you so much for following along on my little trip here. I wish I had more video of the inside of the Hamfest, but I made my quick tour. I mean, I saw everything that was in there. I saw every table and most of its contents in 8 minutes walk around. Then I stopped recording, and then I could go back and really look at stuff. But there was one table that I went back to 6 or 7 times and bought a little something here and there each time. This was there, all those, yeah. So yeah, the more I looked at stuff, I'm like, ooh, okay, because this was new in a box. It was just a white box, and in pencil, very, very small letters, it said Ballon. I'm like, oh, all right. That's probably why it wasn't sold right away. Folks, thank you so much. And as usual, don't you go changing.
We'll be back with the Magic Tones for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.